Hi guys, my name is Chase from Shoelaces 13. I'm doing a video today about how you can tell if your horse is fat. We've got two specimens. We've got a naughty specimen, or you'll find out later whether he is fat or normal. This is Amigo, and specimen B is Napoleon. So, there is a criteria that you can sort of as a basic thing to know whether your horses are fat. So you can mark them from a minus to a plus score. So a minus is technically underweight, a neutral score is good, and a plus score is fatter. So if we come round first, now we'll do Napoleon first. So ignore him because he'll wander around, I'm sure. But Napoleon's good, he'll stay still. So Napoleon, so the first criteria that we're going to look for is here. Now you might know he's a bit head shy, so don't mind that. So up here you'll notice there's sort of a deep groove. When they eat, it'll bulge out. It's very cool, you can watch them, it's quite hilarious. But basically what we're looking for is we're looking for it sunk in, and that's a good sign. So that gets a neutral score. If they were sticking out, so they're up like that, that would give you a plus score. Minus score is a bit hard to tell with those, so don't worry about that. Okay, so the next thing is their neck. So Napoleon's quite muscular, he's generally a dressage horse, so he should be really good for this score. So basically what you're testing is you're pinching up and down his neck, and you're testing to see if it's soft or if it's quite hard. Now he's a little soft down here, but that's what you'd expect, so you want to go up to the pole and work your way down. And if it's generally about 2/3, so most of the way quite hard, that'll give you a positive, a neutral score. If it's really soft, then that'll give you a plus score. And generally if it's quite thin and you can feel a little bit of bone, that'll give you a negative score. His is quite nice, so he gets a neutral. If you want to tell softness, if you press the palm of your hand like that, that's soft. So anything harder than that. The next one is your back. So what you do is you go about halfway down your back, you stick your hand on, and his is like that, so that'll give you a nice neutral score. If it's like that, he gets a negative, and if it's flat or like that, you get a positive. Okay? Back, he's a bit on his side, but you can still kind of tell if you look just at that plane. He's quite good like this, but he'll probably get a positive for this. What you want is you want a nice crown like that, you don't want like that, and you don't want like that. So negative, positive, neutral. He's probably neutral to positive. The last criteria you look at are his ribs. So generally seeing ribs is not exactly a bad thing, but you want to be able to feel them, and I can feel his quite nicely, so that gets a neutral score. If they are very obvious ribs and you can feel them, that's a negative. If you can't feel them at all, that's a positive. So he's got basically a score of 1. So basically if you're in the negatives, he's underweight. If you're in between, say 1, 2, 3, you're good. If you're heading 4, 5, then your horse is quite fat. Now our next horse, we'll run through it quickly because now we know what scores we've got, so we can just run through them. Now he's quite tough, so that's good, so he gets a neutral for that. See how these aren't quite sunken in? He's eating, so you can see them bulge, but see when they're under, they're not quite sunken in enough, so he gets a positive for that. Hand in the middle, his is flat, he gets positive for that. His ribs, can't feel a thing. Gets positive for that as well. His bum, looking a bit better, but this morning it was a bit more rounded, but you can see it's got a bit of roundness to him, and unless he's in collection, you don't really want that. It's not really what you're looking for, so he gets positive for that. So he's got a mark of 4. So my sister's horse, Napoleon, marker 1, beautiful, great condition, not underweight, not overweight. My horse, fat, basically. That's how you can tell how a horse is fat. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe or comment in the section below. Okay, bye! G'day, this is Michaela from Shoelaces 13. Today I'm going to show you how to worm your horses.